Donkey Kong Country. It is a game full of monkeys. Gorillas, as they were. Hominids. But yeah, I just like to play this game every Christmas, and I didn't play it last Christmas. Partially because I wasn't in the mood, because I wasn't really set up for it. I do like to stream this game, but I haven't streamed it since, gosh, 2014 was, I think, the first time I ever streamed what I called Christmas with the Kongs. So it has been a minute. I think my controls are on top of everything else. Yeah. It was not registering the start button. So we'll just erase this game. I don't remember when I started that file. It might have been last year, but I don't think it's so, because it wouldn't have been on my desktop that I started that. That might have been Christmas 2016 that I started that, or maybe sometime earlier this year, because I did start trying to play Donkey Kong Country sometime, I think, earlier this year, and I thought, no, it's not Christmas. I can't play this, and I stopped, because like, the Christmas vibes are very important to me in this game. I have very fond memories of unwrapping this on Christmas morning and just playing it for like a week straight, non-stop. Like, I love this game. And I love this game so much. Check out like these hidden secrets that are here. My mom showed me all these because she's not like great at video games. So she actually went through like the entire stage doing this every few feet and found every single one of these secret banana hoards. And I don't remember where all of them are. I think they're mainly in like the first 2 levels, and then they don't really show up any point after that. Like, they might, I'm not sure. And we lost our barrel, but that's okay. But they're mainly like at places like this. Whoops. There's another one right here. There's like 10 or 15 just in this level alone. Diddy's better at this than Donkey Kong is. But Donkey Kong's the only one that can do the slap, so we'll only really be doing this for these first 2 levels here. Because my mom never cleared the first world, so she never found any more than like the dozen or so that are in the first 3 or 4 levels. She'd always get stuck at like the first Barrel Canyon level, or Barrel Canyon, I can't remember how it's exactly said. I think there's another one down here. No. Down here? Nope. But there are a bunch right here. And every 10 you get a 1-up. Which is funny because these bunches are like 10 bananas in themselves. Yeah, no, there's none there. There's one here, though. I think there's more up there where that Kremling was. We might go back for him, I'm not sure. I know this is kind of boring to watch, but this is also an essential part of playing Donkey Kong Country. Yes, maybe. Maybe there's one like, wait, right here? Yeah. There is one right there. Now there's a trick to this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it off. Usually I mess it up. Haha! I played a lot of Donkey Kong Country. Oh, I really don't like the sound that Rambi makes when you leave him alone. That is... It's a bizarre sound. Let me get a drink real quick. We will not be going for 101% in this stream. Partially because I don't remember where every single bonus room is. I've gotten it before, way back on my official Donkey Kong Country cartridge that I got in 1995 when this game came out. Hopefully, like, the battery on that still works. I'm not entirely sure. It probably hasn't been booted up in, like, 7 years at this point. And I think it says in the Super Nintendo, like, setup guide for the console itself, it says make sure to turn on all your cartridges every 4 years to keep the internal battery charged, because apparently, like, actually using the game is what keeps the battery charged, according to the instruction manual, anyway. Like, that's why I want, like, a Retron or something. Not, like, the Retron 5, but, like, one of the older ones that aren't, like, an Android device. I did that on purpose, kind of. But I just want, like, a Retron. Like, a Retron 4 or 3. One of the ones that plays the Super Nintendo games. Because then I'll be able to charge my game cartridges and, like, play them, because... If you missed, I have like a video on my YouTube channel. My Super Nintendo broke. I don't know how. One of the pins on the cartridge slot bent at some point over the years, and I have no idea how it happened, but it results in a lot of games not playing correctly. Like, they still play. I can still load the cartridges, but like Star Fox is a mess, Stunt Race FX is a mess, Donkey Kong Country, Gradius 3, all those games, there's usually just like some little glitch about them that just doesn't work quite right, and it's because one of the pins on the cartridge slot is bent, and that's not very fun. I mean, it is fun. Like, it was fun going through most of my games and seeing what about them was broken, but as far as like games being completable, it's not very fun. So I do definitely want, like, a replacement Super Nintendo of some kind in the future. Let's see if I can get this. Usually I close one eye and I blur it. Yeah. I guess if, like, you blur your eyes, it kind of... You don't lose things in detail so easily. I don't think there's any bunches back here. But just like with the last level, there are bunches up here. And I think they're invisible if I remember right. Like, even if you use like a map editor, like hack the ROM cartridge, they are not visible normally. We'll skip Cranky for now. Unless anyone is like truly interested in reading what Cranky Kong has to say in 2018. Now what I'm gonna do is try not to die. I'm gonna go back and get this. Why, it's like a Sonic the Hedgehog game. It just plays itself, huh? Why do I do this at like 3:30 in the AM? It's midnight here, come on. It's fine. I'm doing it because I wanted to play Donkey Kong Country. And I feel like if I don't do it soon, then the moment will have passed. It's one of those things where I've like been talking about streaming this game for like, gosh, I don't know, like 3.5 weeks at this point. So I was like, oh, I'm either going to stream Grapple Force Arena, Donkey Kong Country, and I think there was like a third choice. I don't remember what the third choice was. And like I said at the start of this stream, usually I play Donkey Kong Country around Christmas, and I didn't last year because it just got to be too late and I wasn't in the mood. So it's now or never. Either I do it tonight or I don't do it until next year, and I'm not waiting that long. So we missed a bonus stage there, I know that much. For some reason, the barrel didn't break open on the wall like it was supposed to. But compared to all the other problems I had setting this stream up, that is small potatoes. Also, like, lots of people stream in the middle of the night. You know, it's like Gremlins 2 said, it's always after midnight somewhere. And if you have to go to sleep at some point in the middle of this stream, there will be a stream archive on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/blazehedgehog. You can find the stream archives pretty easily. It's right there on my YouTube front door, as it were. Or you can just go to the playlists page and the stream archives will be there. You can find the original Christmas with the Kong stream from 2014 on there. You'll find this stream and many, many others. Well, by all means, don't let me keep you. Good night. I just want to stop it at Funky Slights because I like the song. Whoa, dudes! My name's Funky Kong. That bodacious jumbo barrel? What? That's not any bigger than any of the other barrels. That's the part I wanted to hear, by the way. And this is the level my mom could never get past. And to be fair, it's like a pretty hard level. Like when I was however old when this game came out, 12 or 13 or whatever, I remember this level giving me a run for my money too. Like all the barrel cannon levels were really hard, but this one had a trick to it. You could go back there and take a warp to get through the level nice and quickly, but we're not going to do that. Yeah, and I think this is actually where they start not hiding the secret bananas anymore. Like I said, they only do it in like the first few levels. Because I have like checked a little bit in later levels and they just don't show up. but they don't show up nearly as often as they do in like those first 2 or 3 levels. So secret trick to this, just mash the button and you'll get through. They changed that in the Game Boy Advance port, and it makes me furious. Now, can we do this? See? There should be a banana bunch there, and there's not. There is one. What? Right here. Can't remember if I needed that or not. I think... okay. Yeah, okay. Whew. I think I could have used the DK barrel for that. But explosions are better than no explosions, am I right? Something I really love about the Donkey Kong series is how much it kind of like encourages flow. You might see it a little bit in later levels, but like by that I mean everything in the level is set up so that if you have quick enough reflexes, you can like do everything in one like smooth motion. Like almost like it was built for speedrunning in a sense. It's a very almost like rhythmic sort of game, if that makes any sense. Where if you're just like running full speed, you know where everything's going to be. It's all set up in such a way that it's hard to describe. It's just this weird like flow that the game is programmed with that other like 2D platformers aren't really. Like you'll notice with that like bonus stage I mentioned. If you just mash the button really quick, you just get through it without having to aim the barrels or anything. Like, the whole game is designed like that. If you know what you're doing, you can hit everything perfectly, like, in sequence, in this rhythm that feels just, like, really, really good. And that's part of the reason why I like this game so much. And I think later Donkey Kong Country games, like 2 and 3, don't really do that. It's only this game. Which is kind of weird to me, because I feel like that's... like, one of the great strengths of this game is being able to do that. If you go watch, like, speedruns of this game, they can, like, definitely be pretty incredible to watch. I am no speedrunner, but I'm pretty okay at this game. I mean, I'd have to be if I've played it, you know, 20, 30, 40 times since it came out. And not just played it like 20 or 30 times, I mean like finished it. That's the other reason why I like this game so much, is because it's short. Like, they give you a save function, but you can get through it in like 2 hours, maybe less. Which also definitely is not true of Donkey Kong Country 2 or 3, you know. Those are 4, 5, 6 hour games. Not really something you can do in a single sitting. But this, you know, this is a long sitting, but I can do it. Though I do need to concentrate for this level. Because it is not easy. Well, I was trying to avoid these because I don't really like the bonus stages, especially this one. They just feel like they take up so much time. And this is like one of the slowest. And like, this game is easy enough that you never need to farm lives for anything. You're never in danger of getting a game over, so... you know, getting 3 or 4 lives or however many I'm gonna get from this just seems kind of pointless. And getting a chance to play as the animal buddies like this also isn't like super interesting. So, you know, I try and avoid these when I can. Oh, 500. See, I just barely finished the first world and I've already up almost over 40 lives. Oh, and it starts me all the way back at the beginning? Okay. Serious time, this level can kick your butt. Is this the only minecart level in this game? There has to be more than one, right? Isn't there one where the lights are turning on and off, or is that the Game Boy Advance version? Gosh, I do not remember. And you'd think I would. Missed the end, but what can you do? Missed the one up, but what can you do? I looked at the chat. Gee, I hope I don't die. Oh. Okay, clench your butt. Okay. And then there's just one more guy here at the end to be mean. I think there's like 3 minecart levels. I think that's true. Like, I don't remember how many minecart levels there are. That's the only one I remember was right there. I mean, I have muscle memory for this entire game, but, you know, that's the one that stands out. Push it. I don't even remember what I needed that for. Oh wait, isn't it like... There's like a thing back here, isn't there? I know I said we weren't going for 101%. But now my curiosity has piqued. I knew it. But it was just a bonus token, so screw that. Well, I know that there's a normal level where the lights turn on and off, but I thought there was a minecart level too. But I suppose that would be a little too mean. Oh, I don't think my trick is gonna work here. Well, it almost did. Banana, banana, okay. Yeah, the espresso bonus level is okay, I guess. I mean, but that's also like one of the harder ones. Him and Ramby, you really have to like haul butt on those to get the secret giant bonus token. But I suppose that's what makes them fun. Give me that frog. I really like Winky's design, but I don't like to play as Winky. Something about the way he hops really throws me off. Or it can, anyway. didn't think I was gonna make that. Good enough. No, there's a level in Donkey Kong Country 2 where you have to hit switches on a track. It's one of the carnival levels. Now, we could skip this level just like the minecart one, but where's the fun in that? Oh no! Oh no! We probably won't be getting the bonus rooms in this one. Or at least not all of them. I know there's one that's pretty easy to get. But as a kid, this level, like, freaked me out. Whoops. Okay, this is where the other bonus is. I think, right? Yeah. Maybe we will get all the bonus rooms in here. That is the one that I was missing as a kid for like so long. That and the one that's a bonus room inside of a bonus room. Hey, buddy. What are you up to? Okay, time to go nuts. Hut! Hut! Did we save it Candy last time? I don't think we did. Candy Kong, the weirdest member of the Kong crew. 22 minutes and 22%. Just taking a drink there real quick. Millstone Mayhem. Oh, which one is Donkey Kong in? I think he's in the far right? Completely wrong. Oh, who cares? Oh, here's something weird about this game. This is exclusive to Donkey Kong Country 1. For whatever reason, they model echoes in this game. If you're near a surface where your voice would normally echo, the game actually tracks that. See if I can get it to trigger. They might not have done it on this surface. It might even be like a weird audio glitch that I've just misread over the years. Let's see if I can find a place where it works. Oh! Hear that? That is so weird. And there's a few places where they do that too, where it's like you reach a surface that is supposed to echo like that, like a deep, I don't know, chasm like that or whatever you want to call it, and they model echo for whatever reason. And in future Donkey Kong Country games, they take that out. Because obviously, you know, they're wasting processing power or whatever you want to call it. That must have been where there was a thing. I don't remember if I need this for anything. I do. How are you supposed to find all the bonus rooms without a guide? Well, I feel like that's classic British game design. Like, not to be weird about this or anything, but after the Atari crashed here in America, British computers, you know, kept on going in the Europe, yes. And like, I feel like a lot of those Commodore and Amiga games and the Spectrum and whatever were really weird and not the cleanest games, let's say. Like, if you've ever played Rare Replay and played something like Nightmare, or I don't even know, like, just their really, like, older games, I feel like a lot of British games are unnecessarily difficult for no reason whatsoever. Like, they are so bizarrely programmed, and a lot of them don't have very clear goals. They're just kind of a mess in a lot of weird ways. And I feel like that lives on in parts of Donkey Kong Country, and it also lives on in games like Battletoads. That's another Rare game. Battletoads for the NES is, of course, notoriously one of the most difficult games ever made. And again, that's that British game design sensibility where it's like, how are you supposed to complete this game without a guide? Or how are you supposed to complete this game without wasting 1,000 hours practicing this one jump? Things like that. And like, recently I played Yooka-Laylee, and Yooka-Laylee totally has that feeling too, where like there's a whole ice world with a segment that pays tribute to games like Nightmare and whatever else. And that's Nightmare with a K, I believe. Where it's just like this weird isometric platformer that is almost impossible to control, almost impossible to play. All the levels are these huge, obtuse mazes that are like super difficult to decipher. Just lots of like weird stuff like that. It drives me up a wall. Yeah, Rare is British. They're across the pond. I mean, they might not be anymore, but they were, you know, classic Rare era. You know, if you play a Rare Replay and watch all of like the making of documentaries they have on there, because they have a lot. You know, they're all British people. Chris Seaver and for some reason I'm blanking on any other important name at Rare. The Stamper Brothers, all their musicians, etc., etc. Now this is where, as a kid, I always got stuck, was this world. It's not this level that gives me so much trouble, it's the one after this. Because you have to do a very difficult platforming challenge before they give you a save point in this world. You could hear the echo there. It's gone now, but... Another secret right there. K-O-N-G. Okay, gotta go fast. Kind of like On Guards, this one doesn't really feel like you can grab too many tokens. The tokens feel like really small, and Espresso feels small, even though he's like this giant ostrich and his sprite is huge. It doesn't feel like he has a very big hitbox, and the density of his tokens isn't very big. Uh-oh. I did this backwards. I was supposed to come here first. The giant token is on the complete opposite side of all this. I messed up, but I don't need all the lives, so who cares? Well, like, the echo doesn't really help you find secret areas, I don't think. I mean, maybe it is, but it seems a little weird regardless. I never really thought about it like that before. Oh, these are always really hard when there's two of them. Yep. Whoops. I meant to turn around and throw that, and it's like, I don't know, latency or something. Probably not going to blame it on the game. I'll just blame it on my old man thumbs. Now, if I remember right... Yep. Just mash the button. You can probably hear my buttons clicking, actually. Yeah. Oh, well. What was that, like our first real death? Whoops. I don't know why that coconut still got through. Now I think we can skip that. Now if I wasn't a chicken, I could probably do that. First try. Like I said, this game has like this rhythm to it that I really like. This is the level I got stuck on as a little kid for like days. But I don't get stuck on it no more. But it's these barrel challenges, man. Got this really manic music. Come on, get up there. Oh! Almost thought I messed that up. I think if you miss that barrel right there, there's like a barrel under it to catch you that you can't see. One of the rare ways where they're actually like generous. Hot! Yeah. I knew that was coming. Gotta be fearless. Okay, oops, that's not very fearless. See, if you're fearless, everything just automatically lines up with the timing. I'm not entirely 100% sure that's actually true, but it sure feels like it a lot of the time. I think I'm just a wuss and I don't know the timing quite 100%. But like right here, if you just run up to the barrel, everything's already in place. Hut! That's not the right timing. So maybe I'm still not entirely great at this level. But I think my point still holds. Donkey Kong Country is a game that rewards you for going for it. Ha! That's kind of cool. Oh no! I was so amazed by my barrel skills. Had to let him do that just once. Okay. Pay attention. Slow your roll. Try not to die. Oh right, yeah, I forgot there's an espresso in that level. Now, Little Blaze back in 1995 would have used Funky's flights to fly back to the previous level and save my game. But thankfully this level isn't super hard. I mean, it gets kind of weird towards the end, but it's nothing like that last level. Well, that was just me being an idiot. Also, I think I'm playing as Donkey Kong too much. Donkey Kong and Diddy have like very slight control differences to like acceleration and top speed. And for the most part, I'm way more used to playing as Diddy. Never mind that I, like, died last time as Diddy, but... Something else Donkey Kong Country 2 did not replicate is the barrel exploding animation, where all the different boards fly off the barrel. In Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3, I think it's just like an explosion animation. You don't get the actual boards. And the boards are a nice effect. Particle effects are nice, even though it's more of an animation than it is a particle effect. Now, will I go for the one-up, folks? I mean... the answer is yes. Okay, we gotta look out. There is a barrel at the bottom of the screen. Right there. Who wants a Rambi bonus stage? It is... right here. Look at all these tokens. This one was the first one I ever figured out, where there is like a giant multiplier token, because you can see the platform up there, or the little area just beyond these up here. And without a guide or anything, I found it, and I was like, wow. Okay, now for something a little difficult. I suppose this kind of prepares you for the bonus room inside of a bonus room, because presumably it's a lot harder to get this barrel just on your own without going through the bonus room first. Is this just bananas? Oh. One more level until a save point. All right, this level. Ha! That was too early. Do you swing back? You don't. Oh well. I don't need the extra life. I have what? 56? 57? I think there's a Winky on this level. Is it down here? I don't think he's down here. It's like later on. I don't know, I'd take some of the Donkey Kong Country 1 special stages over like collecting stars in Donkey Kong Country 3. Like specifically like the colored stars, where they appear in specific places and you have to chase around the bonus room to go get them. Like, that sucks. Maybe this didn't have Winky in it. Maybe I'm wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. But I did miss a bonus room, so I don't know. It happens. Like I said, we're not going for 101% or whatever. I did not want to throw that, but oh well. We're gonna skip that O down there. Screw you, Manky Kong. You lost the Great Ape War and you know it. Oh, I don't... Well, if we skip the O, why am I going for the N? Oh no! This again. Like, we might as well collect tokens, because there's nothing else to do. We can't just run the timeout. Actually gonna do this in the proper order this time. Oh boy. Why is the water here red? Is it blood? Did On Guard kill a man? Is this the result of the Great Ape War? And now I don't have espresso anymore. What is that? Whoa. Gosh, I'm way far back. Could have gone back for espresso if I wanted. Haha! You're just mad because I'm styling on you. What's Cranky got to say? What a jerk. Never let Cranky Kong on Twitter. You know the kind of person he'd be. I think this was another level that I really struggled with as a kid. And it's not because of these clamshell guys, it's because of the piranhas. There's a section near the end of the level where you have to deal with like a bunch of them coming at you at the same time, and it's just kind of a nightmare. But as long as we have On Guard, it's not really that big of a deal. Because we can just do that. Whoops. He'll come back, though. On Guard, gosh, I cannot talk tonight. On Guard is one of those animal buddies that, like, he stays in memory for a really long time. So if you lose him, like, it'll be, you know, a good 30, 40 seconds, and maybe he'll come back to you still. Like, there have been times where I thought I lost him, and he just eventually comes swimming back. It's kind of amazing. Something I used to do when I was a dumb kid, I used to rate the sprites in Donkey Kong Country based on how realistic I thought they looked. And in retrospect, that rating system was based purely on how smooth their animation was. So these clamshell guys, I thought, oh wow, they look super realistic, and it's because they animate so smoothly. They animate at like 60 frames per second, whereas like none of the other sprites really do. Oh well, that's the end of the level, who cares? Donkey Kong is supposed to be better for this level, but something else that I've learned about British game design, like classic British game design, is designing a boss with a single pattern that gets faster and faster and faster is like a very popular idea in British developed games. They don't really do bosses with multiple patterns or anything like that. It's always, here's this simple action, now do it faster. Or here's this simple action, he'll repeat it once, you damage him, he'll repeat it twice, you damage him, he'll repeat it 3 times, etc. They like to do that kind of iteration. Especially Rare. Like, maybe it's just exclusive to Rare, but I feel like I've seen it in other British-made games. Probably shouldn't be painting with like a stereotype brush like that, but... So that's what? 4 worlds out of 7, I think? We're getting there. Apologies for what's about to happen to the compression. Oh, I don't think we've done Winky yet. Oh, it's either in the far right or it's in the middle. Okay. Whoops, sorry. Bumped the mic. Kudos to, what is it, Donkey Kong Country Unchained or whatever? That taught me about that secret. That old Nintendo VHS tape about Donkey Kong Country. You want a banana? You know, that thing. Oh, gosh, I hate that. Palette swapped bees. Okay. No more cavalier attitude. This can actually be a pretty difficult level. Okay, no, I didn't need that. That's fine. Gosh, what a cool effect, though. Having the snowstorm move in like this. And now your compression is dead. Your stream should be a blurry mess right now. Oh, come on. Get up there. Sure would like a... well, never mind. See, there wasn't a secret back there, but you get the echo. It's all quite weird. Just mash that button. Oh wait, this one changes. Yeah. Oh, and if you take the bonus level, you don't get Diddy. Oh, that sucks. Sorry, Diddy. Okay. Serious time begins now. We didn't get the echo that time. That's weird. Huh? Now we could cheat. Dang it. If you get through this really quick, you get a triple life balloon at the end. And I really want to show off, but I don't think I'm going to pull it off. Oh well, the game decided for us. That's just how it be. I think there's one more level like that yet we have to go through. Oh no! Okay. They give you 2. Oh, too soon. Oh well. Now, do we take the skip? Because if you look in the top left, there's a design up there that kind of looks like a barrel, and only DK can reach it. I guess we'll just play the level normally. I mean, that is what we're here to do, right? Is actually play a video game and not just skip past levels like a cheating idiot. I always forget about this song. Oh no! I needed that for right here. Oh well. Oh, these armadillo guys, this Diddy, are a real hassle. I think I usually play as Donkey Kong in this level for reasons like that. Some of the camera work on this could be a little better. Oh, I think it's been a long time since I've taken the long way around. Oh, do I even want to attempt this? It's been a while since we've had a save point. I'll go for it. Oh, jeez. I forgot there was more than one. I mean, why wouldn't there be more than one? Okay, that's just on guard. We don't want another one of those. Squeeze it down. What's up here? Nothing important. We'll lame it out. Okay, I think that's where the warp takes us, is right here. Because I remember this part. Oh, roll a little bit faster, monkey man, thank you. Yeah, I remember this part. This part that makes my thumb cramp. Now, is this the level with espresso? It is. Okay. Yes, big manly Donkey Kong. Yeah. No. I didn't want that. Ah! Why does it kick me off so hard? I need to switch back to Diddy. Well, I tried. Oh my gosh! He has no style. He has no grace. This Kong is going to space. That's exactly what I did the other time. But it worked that time, so... The old ice physics trick of just jumping in place so that you can't slip around. Get it! What is with the physics here? I was getting pushed by a slope I wasn't actually touching. Kind of like I am here. What is... You saw that, right? I was slipping backwards here, even though... Anyway. I really have to stop doing that. But I like the flow. Once you flow, then you know. There's that slope physics again. And it's just because I was holding the metal barrel. Once I get rid of it, it goes away. It's all Greek to me. Oh, this level. Those little squid guys. These croctopuses aren't any big deal. It's those little squid guys you gotta look out for. Don't mind me. Just passing through. On my way to parts unknown. Actually, that's a lie. I totally know every inch of this game just about. Which is probably a lie. But for tonight, pretend it's not. One of the great songs in Donkey Kong Country right here. There he is. That good froggy boy. Probably go back and get the rest of the tightly clustered tokens, but who cares? Probably wouldn't have had time anyway. Cool. Cover up the lives icon. Good job, Rare. I don't remember if there's anything else down here. Thought maybe there was like an on guard or something, but I think he's later in the level. What? Don't go up there. It's dangerous. Swim between these. wonder where the O was. This is where On Guard is. Oh, hang on. Hey, that's rude. Gotta finish the level with him. How dare you, sir? What do you got to say, Cranky? Thank you, Cranky. But I don't care about your tips. Oh, epilepsy warning, everyone. Actually, one thing I like to try and do in this level is see how long I can play it without getting the light. I think I've managed to actually finish it without the light before, but we won't do that. Because it has been probably since like 1996 since I've done that, so I don't remember the level that well. This is definitely a Donkey Kong level. Okay, the light just went out there for a minute. That was weird. Wonder what this level looks like on the Virtual Console. They probably just removed the flash, huh? Because if you don't know, Virtual Console makes a lot of modifications to their ROMs to get rid of things that might, like, induce epilepsy seizures. So flashing lights. They have, like, a variety of different filters, or they'll, like, modify the game to get rid of the flashes, or, you know, something like that. So the only way to get these annoying effects is to play on an emulator. And I shouldn't have done that because I think I use it right there. Oh well. Another one of these levels. I think this is easier than the last one, though. It's Winky's time to shine. Whoa. Never mind that I almost felt like I was gonna die there. Excuse me. We'll skip the O. I have like 65 lives. It's not a big deal. And this isn't like Donkey Kong Country Returns, where getting the letters counts towards your percentage. Really, I just don't want to get off Winky. Hello, Worset Games. Oh, my trick didn't work. Yeah, that level was easy. Like, whatever. Now we get to the repeated bosses. AKA, we ran out of ideas. And again, this is that British game design. Hit him and he gets faster, or hit him and he repeats the pattern but more. In this case, he does both. And again, I probably shouldn't stereotype like that, but that sure seems to be the case from what I've seen. What is this? Next to the last world, I think? Whoops. Oh. There we go. As a kid, I always thought all these metal panels here on the floor had something secret in them, but they don't. But they look like it. What's my favorite Super Nintendo game? I don't know. Maybe this. Wait, is this the one that's a bonus level inside of a bonus level? I think it is. So we need the balloon. Huh? There we go. D O N K E Y. The thing about having like a favorite Super Nintendo game is there are so many. Like, I could say Donkey Kong Country, I could say Super Mario RPG, I could say Earthbound, I could say Capcom's Aladdin, I could say Super Mario All-Stars, Super Mario World 2, Link to the Past, Chrono Trigger, you know? Now, is this the one that Ramby's down? I don't think it is. I never can remember which one he's in. I don't think it's that one. I think he's further up here. He might even be in like a completely different level. I can't remember. Oh no, he's right after the midpoint barrel, right? I don't think we've seen that yet. Heh. Well, say goodbye to that. Oh, come on. Come back to me. Now, is this just a mash? Yes. Just mash the buttons and you're good to go. What's over here? Did I already do this one? I think I did, or it's not letting me do it either way. Oh well. They messed up the timing on the Game Boy Advance version for these barrels, too. This sequence is so much harder in the Game Boy Advance version. Like, overall, the Game Boy Advance version of this is just terrible. They changed so much and for like no reason. Oh well. Bye, Rambi. I don't know if we still need you. I think we needed you for right there. Oh well. Like I said, not 101%. Oh, we still got them all anyway. Cool. Oh, here's a tough one. This is another level that I got stuck on when I was like 15. 13. I was 13 when this game came out. 1995. There's an even harder level. Oh, I looked at the chat. There's an even harder level like this coming up towards the end of the game. What? I think that's already fallen? No, it hasn't. Okay, cool. So you go, whoop! I don't know that I've, like, been in this bonus stage in, like, a decade. Dang it. Panicked for a minute there. Yeah, I knew it. There was a thing up there. And that guy never comes down for some reason. Just a fake out. Ah! I panicked a little bit. But now we should be able to get that bonus room I missed. Whoop. Hot! Damn it. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. that little bit of momentum when you jump that pulls you off the platform that throws me off worse than anything. And once you're on the platform, you can't switch, which is going to be a problem coming up here when we have guys like that. But it's all good. Please do not be falling. Oh, serious time. Eat it. Okay, blue, blue, blue. I'm very good at video games, even though my palms are sweaty. What is this level? Oh, this level. Yeah, I remember this level. This is a level. Don't mind me just taking a drink of my root beer. Oh, wait, I remember this level now. Yeah, this level gets to be pretty tough towards the end. It says elevator antics, but it doesn't introduce the elevator until like 3/4 of the way through the level, if I remember right. Unless I'm thinking of a different level. I thought there was something down there. Ah! Take 3. Those 3 lives I got at the end of the last level are already gone. Did I miss the K? I think I did. Yeah, it's back here. Gotta remember that in these later levels it pays to play it a little more safe than as cavalier as I normally play. Now clearly there's something down here. And it's just a DK barrel. Kind of spooky music. Well, that was a bonus room exit that is attached to a bonus room I forgot about, that I don't know how to get to. Yeah, here's the elevators it's talking about. Seriously, this is horror movie music. Oh no! Oh, okay. Whoops. That little guy's working overtime trying to kill me. And really, who am I to argue? Hi! Okay, that's the exit, but you can ride down here. It's just bananas. That's all that's in here. What would you say is missing in this stream, TJH? Or is that a dangerous question to be asking? This is the level with all the stupid piranhas that I don't like. But as long as you have on guard, it's really not a problem. It's over here. Death? Would be death. One thing I don't like about the DualShock 4, which is what I'm using here, it has these fins that kind of dig into my fingers. Makes them hurt after a while. I don't understand why Sony took, like, what to me is one of the most comfortable controllers I've ever held, which is the DualShock, I guess, 2, and made it so much more uncomfortable. The buttons are ridgier on the DualShock 4. The triggers are nicer than the DualShock 3, but I don't know. I don't really like the touchpad. I missed the start and select buttons, and I looked at my controller. I hate this trend of having share and options buttons, or whatever the Xbox has. The weird square and the 3 lines. Like, what is that? Okay, which is the way forward and which is the way the game doesn't want me to go? Well, it doesn't matter, because the way the game doesn't want me to go, there's nothing over there. That's okay, we get more time to chill out to one of the best songs in Donkey Kong Country. No, did he? Okay, he didn't. Oh, wrong direction. Come back to me on guard. All things considered, this is a very relaxing level. This is the part that I don't like, sir. In fact, I'm just gonna sit here and wait for my fish to come back. 'Cause he will eventually. Probably. Maybe. Unless he went down here. Yep. That's why I don't like that part. Because that happens. Now it's telling me to go that way. But there's an on guard I want. Oh. I don't remember where he is. This level is a lot harder without him. He's not like down there, is he? I don't think so. Over here? Yes, over here. Okay, everything's gonna be a-okay. Again, it's kind of a problem of, like, the camera, right? Donkey Kong Country is probably one of the earlier games where you could, like, describe it as having camera work. Like, it's not just locked to Donkey Kong at all times. It kind of drifts around a little bit sometimes. It doesn't always center Donkey Kong on the action. Or center itself on the action, I guess. Well, I guess Sonic kind of does that too, right? You can kind of outpace the camera in Sonic 2 and 3. Boy, I do not remember this level at all. Though now I kind of do. What with jumping out of the minecart. Huh? Whoa. Okay. Sure. We'll take it. For a game that I play almost every year at Christmas, you'd think I'd remember this better. Well... Well... Take two. Probably doesn't help that it's so late at night for me. Like, I'm getting kind of tired. Okay, I have to channel my powers of muscle memory. I have to enter a zen-like state. I have to achieve Ultra Instinct. I messed up. Dang it. Right, I remember these guys. I remember where I am now. It's all coming back to me. Now, do I want to go for the bonus stage, or do I want to just finish the level? I just want to finish the level. And now... Oh no, that's after this. I thought this was the boss. I was gonna say the easiest boss in the whole game. Oh, this level. This is where I need the muscle memory. Be wild, be cool, be groovy. In my defense, I haven't played this game in like 2.5 years at least. Probably like 2 years. Like I was saying when I first started the stream, I usually play these games every year. But last year, there were a bunch of factors in my life where not only did I not have a chance to play this game, wasn't really in a Christmas spirit last year. And similar circumstances were happening this year, but then I had a very nice Christmas yesterday, and it got me into the mood. I thought, okay, well, it's now or never. So here we are. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I am playing Donkey Kong Country for not my normal audience. Well, that's good. At least it took out Mankey. But then I needed the barrel for that. Now for the worst boss of the game. What a stupid boss. Or a dumb boss, huh? 'Cause he's dumb drum? Okay, final world. And there are some truly heinous levels in this, like this one. This is a mean level, and I remember getting stuck on this for ages as a kid. I think there was a bonus barrel back there that I intentionally ignored. Because I gotta stay in the zone. Auto zone. Big, many serious times. Gosh, what a good song, though. Oh, don't push it off. Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I can't remember if this is a level that's better with Donkey Kong in the lead or not. I don't know if there's anything that, like, Diddy would have trouble with towards the end. There probably is, because it's the kind of game this is. Oh. Whew. I'm gonna finish the level. I could have gotten the G, and I think there's a bonus level over there, but take what you can get. Whew. I don't remember if that was a bonus room entrance right there. It might have been. Back where that K was. Yeah, I was waiting for that. Come back, Ramby! All these beavers' fault. Ramby was my only friend. Now he's gone. I don't know if I need this barrel for anything. I knew I did. Sounded familiar to me. Oh, now the fun begins. Oh, what, 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 what? I think that's the first one of those I finished. Can't go for both. I mean, maybe we could, I don't know. Well, I've skipped letters before. I mean, I have like 85 lives. And I just totally jumped into that blind. Like an idiot. It's weird that the music, that section is so weird. Because it's not really a bonus room, it's just this weird side room where the music restarts. And if you get hit, you don't die, you just get sent out of the room. Very bizarre. Now it says mine exit here, but I don't think that's true at all. Nope, let go. Thank you. Oh, I thought there was a bonus room right there. Weird. Here, maybe? No. Gosh, I don't remember at all. We don't want to do another Ramby. I think we've done all the bonus rooms already, actually. Down here, maybe? Well, too late to see. It's another song that's like horror movie music. Gonna ignore you. Tasked losers. What is this level? All right, this one. Hope y'all can see, because I barely can. That's just rude. The claptraps or whatever that jump with you are really mean. Like, why would you develop enemies like that? I remember this level being really creepy as a kid. Just sitting around in the dark waiting for, like, enemies to cycle and things. Like, just in this state right here. Just wondering. Barely able to see. Okay. That was mean, for the record. I did not like that. Oh, this part. Do not like. For reasons like that. Where even was the midpoint? All the way back here, huh? Oh, I should have hit the button. Oh well, we already did that bonus room, so who cares? Ain't no big deal. Except for this part. Just go for it, little man. It is a nice touch that you can see their teeth, though. I'll say that. We'll just go in here to skip a part of level, why not? I think they give me an extra life. Oh no. Well, at least I have a chance to do this right. Also, kind of a tonal whiplash, really. You get this really dark and spooky atmospheric level. And then you get this. This bright, like, calypso music, maybe you'd call it? I don't know. This Monkey Island music. Not LucasArts Monkey Island, but an island that contains monkeys. Spooky. That's where I was trying to land before. Alright, there's a Manky Kong all the way up here, silently throwing barrels. Like a horror movie villain. Which is probably one of the meanest things they could have done in this level. Is make an enemy that you can't hear. Could probably adjust my monitor's brightness where I could see more easily in the dark. Because this isn't like a totally black level. It's just very dark. Yeah, I gotta hurry here. Get up to this guy before the lights turn out. Okay, I think that's probably some of the hardest levels down. I don't remember what's next. But we're coming up on like the last, I don't know, 10 minutes of the game here. Platform Perils. Oh, this level. I remember this level. Yeah, this is the last, like, proper level in the game. This is a monster. Especially for poor little Diddy. Big serious time from probably here on out. He kept rolling. Forgot about the way, like, the rules of this game work. After you leave a surface or roll through an enemy, it's like your rolling state restarts. So that you keep rolling. This game was developed by Fred Durst. Keep on rolling, 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 rolling. Hut! Now, these guys are rough stuff. You can't kill them even as Donkey Kong. They require barrels. That is the only way to get rid of them. And even if you jump into them with a barrel, that happens, that you bounce off. Am I going to play Donkey Kong Country 2 or 3? Nope, it's too late at night. And they are significantly longer games than this. Donkey Kong Country 2 is like 7 or 8 hours, 6 or 7, I don't know. And then Donkey Kong Country 3 is probably closer to 9 or 10 hours. I usually only play Donkey Kong Country 1 because it's the kind of game that I can finish in a single sitting. Which I have been doing. My finger slipped. My thumb is actually, like, getting tired, which is weird. I've been having, like, carpal tunnel problems lately. I have carpal tunnel, like, I've had it for a while, but getting, like, lots of wrist pain and finger weakness these last couple months. Getting old. Getting those old man hands. It'll happen to you, kids. Just wait. Do I see myself playing him in the future? I mean, maybe. I don't know. I like Donkey Kong Country 2, but because it's so much longer, I tend not to replay it as much as Donkey Kong Country 1. My thumb slipped again. Stretch my fingers out a little bit. Like, the last time I fully played through all of Donkey Kong Country 2, it's probably like 4 or 5 years ago at this point. Because not only is it, like, just a longer game, it's longer because the levels are so much longer. It actually, like, I find Donkey Kong Country 2's levels, like, they're plenty creative and everything, but they just take a little bit too long for me. It's kind of the same problem I had with Sonic Mania. And then Donkey Kong Country 3 I just don't like. Like, it's not a terrible game, but, you know, it feels kind of like the leftovers of DKC 2 and 1. Okay, don't double press the button there. Okay, we did it. One thing, though, that I do think improves Donkey Kong Country 3, the Game Boy Advance ports of Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2 aren't very good, but the GBA port of Donkey Kong Country 3 ended up being, like, pretty fun, I remember. I don't think they, like, changed anything about it except for maybe, like, the music and maybe, like, the overworld structure a little bit. Recycled boss number 2. And boy, I hate this one. Because he is a pain in the butt. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I think my problem with Donkey Kong Country 3 might exclusively just be the soundtrack, and that's one of the things that was changed in the Game Boy Advance port of Donkey Kong Country 3, is they completely redid the soundtrack to better fit the Game Boy Advance hardware. So, I don't know. I remember playing through the Super Nintendo version of Donkey Kong Country 3, probably right after I played Donkey Kong Country 2, 4 or 5 years ago, and just kind of being meh on it again. But that was the Super Nintendo version, so I don't know. Whoa! I like to jump with him. Aww. Let's try not to mess this one up. Best final boss theme. Can I try the Donkey Kong Country randomizer? I never even knew there was one. What would you even randomize in this game? Bonus room placement? Like... couldn't really randomize enemy placement too well. Maybe you could randomize level order, I guess. Diddy very nearly got crushed by that cannonball. Wait a minute, what? Why did that instantly kill Donkey Kong? I promise I've played this game before. We'll just call it stream jitters. How about that? That and the fact my thumb seems to be cramping up. Holding down this run button for too long. And I'm not paying attention, for one thing. Normally I don't have trouble with this guy, because he's not that hard of a boss, really. Especially not the part I'm at. I'm just, like, psyching myself out, and whatever else. Like, I shouldn't have jumped there. But I forgot what phase I was on of this section. And I forgot there. I panicked. I'm on the verge of choking here. Gotta get my head in the game. And that's it, I beat the game. Thanks for coming out, everyone. I'm sure nobody's ever done this joke before in the history of streaming Donkey Kong Country. I'd like to thank all my people, all my Patreon supporters. Oh wait, clearly this is a fake credits. I don't remember what he does. Honestly, they should just start you from there. But at least they skip the credit sequence. Okay, focus. Pay attention. Don't choke. Left, right, left, jumping, go for it. Oh, choke. Jump too early. See, there is kind of camera control. It tracks K. Rool. By that I mean like scripted camera control. I think the problem with my wrist is that since I moved out here to Nevada, I have a completely different desk now, and I don't have wrist supports on this keyboard tray anymore. I did on my old one, but I don't on this one, so I think that's causing issues. Okay, duck! Okay, shoo. Jump! Duck! Duck! Okay, now it gets hard. Run under him. Jump! See, that was easy. And now I get to sit down to the controller. For serious though, my right thumb really does feel like strained and tired. I have one of those, like, wrist protector thingies you're supposed to wear if you have carpal tunnel. I probably should have worn that during this. I don't know if it would have helped, though. It's more on my thumb. Dude, I got, like, at least 80% completion, old man. Boomers versus millennials, am I right? Donkey Kong's a millennial, right? Cranky Kong's a boomer. That makes sense. That tracks. This very modern humor. Why is that ship coming out of the painting above Donkey Kong's bed? Why does Donkey Kong have socks? At least I assume those are socks. It's kind of hard to tell with this resolution. Clambo is such a lazy name. Very naughty. Master Necky! I don't think you have to show the palette swapped versions here, guys. It always bugged me that they never gave these guys walking animations. They just slide across. Oh, and this scene coming up. Why are they such jerks to each other? Is this that British humor I've heard so much about? Credits! Back when nobody was actually referred to by their whole names. So I think that's Chris Sutherland, Chris Stamper, Sean Males, Kevin Bayliss, David Wise, Evelyn Fisher, Robin Beanland. Daniel Osen, I think? He works for Nintendo? Or he did? Hip Tanaka? That can't be right. Chris Stamper. I don't know what L Stamper. I don't know what his first name is. Mr. Yamauchi! Yeah! Cranky old man, Ken Lobb. Holding it down. Shigeru Miyamoto. Greg Males. Tim Stamper. I actually have a signed print of Donkey Kong Country around here that is signed by literally no one from Rare, but it came from Nintendo, so I don't know who signed it. It's weird. Anyway, that was Donkey Kong Country. It has been a 2-hour stream. 2 hours plus, if you consider all the time it took me to set up and figure out what was wrong with OBS not capturing from RetroArch and whatever else, so... Probably closer to 2.5, 3 hours. I don't know. Also, it is late at night for me. It is 3 o'clock in the morning. What was our... Oh, 79%. Okay. About 2 hours. I think the last time I streamed this... What was it? 4 years ago? How do I close? There we go. Last time I streamed this like 4 years ago, I think I got like an hour and 55, and RetroArch just crashed. So, there is that. And this window capture isn't working anymore. Great. OBS, you're a wonderful piece of software. Do you work now? Like if I hit next? Okay, now you work. Anyway, I guess that's going to be the end of the stream. Thank you all for coming out. Maybe I'll stream something again soon. I do kind of want to stream Grapple Force Arena. That is a game by a friend of mine. I was a Kickstarter backer on that. I might stream that sometime soon. I might not. I should just get into that instead of waiting to stream it, because I've had it for a while and I haven't touched it yet. But, you know, I might stream something again here soon. I just gotta kind of think about what I want to stream and go for it, really. So, see you guys then, I guess. And again, thanks for coming out to the stream. Bye! But also, go buy Grapple Force Arena if you haven't. It's on Steam. Just search for Grapple Force Arena.